Kim was a man whom we might call a laid-back person. He liked to do nothing better than to sit out in his yard in the sun and play his musical instruments. Meanwhile, his family, which included his old parents, his wife, his 4 children, and a puppy, did not always have much to eat. One day, his wife said to him, "Get up, you lazy person. Go and get something for us." Kim finished the tune he was playing before rising to his feet, stretching and saying, "Sure thing, my prime rose petal." So he went off up the mountain path with a sharp eye for something good enough to keep his family satisfied for a while. Finally, his eyes were rewarded with a magnificent sight. He came across the ruins of an old monastery. At the back, carved out of the rock, sat a colossal statue. Kim calculated that 10 people could easily stand on its head. While he was studying the head of the Buddha, he noticed that a pear tree was growing out of a crack in the stone. It was a giant fruit, larger than any he had seen before. In fact, it was as big as his own head. The statue was partly covered with vines that looked as strong as ropes. Kim grabbed hold of one and started to climb up the statue. But he hadn't gone more than halfway up when he felt the walls of the nose tremble and had a giant gust of wind shot him out of the nostril. So out he flew and he landed with a crash in a clump of bushes. Fortunately, he was so chilled by the nature that when he fell, his body did not tense up. In fact, he chuckled to himself when he realized what had happened. Even better, he saw that the giant pear had fallen too and landed nearby. The sneezing statue must have shaken it loose, and so he picked up the pear in his arms and carried his prize back down the mountain. It not only made a fine dessert for his family, but a great tale for him to tell too.